It's hot. I'm sweaty. So I'm sitting here enjoying myself, reading a book, and this officer pulls up right there. Okay. And I didn't really like hear anything. I don't know where to look. I'm looking at myself. I don't do selfie videos. I don't do selfies. So I'm sitting there and I'm reading my book, right? Got a little banana peel, I ate some food, got a pen in my hand like this, okay? And I'm sitting there and I'm reading, and I'm totally engrossed. Like, this is really, really good. Marilyn Janae, feel free to prosper, get it. It's really good. She's really good. She's really intelligent. She knows about the manifesting process, etc., things of that sort. Um, so I'm reading, totally engrossed, looking down, and I hear, "Are you okay?" I'm thinking I'm gonna see some like soccer dad, because it's a guy's voice, and it's really like, let me let you in. Okay, so it's like a salesy voice. Like, I used to do sales, okay? I still do sales. We're all selling every day. So when you knock on like somebody's door, you don't, they don't open the door and you're like, "Hello, madam, I'm here to sell you a vacuum cleaner." You know, something like that. You're like, "Hi, how are you? Okay, great. You know what? Do you have a second?" It's like a salesy kind of voice, right? So it's like, "Are you okay?" So I look over, and it's a squawk, park police. So I'm like, "All right, yeah, yes." And then he says, what does he say first? That's why I'm doing this recording. I could make notes, but let me think about it. The first thing he said was, "You okay?" "Yes, I'm okay." And he says, he didn't say, "What are you?" Yeah, he did say, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing over there? What are you doing?" Or something like that. And I was like, "Reading a book." And I said it just like that. I was like, "Reading a book." And then, no, I wasn't confrontational to the pen. I was like, "Reading a book." And then he's like, "Do you have a phone with you?" That might have been his first question. "Do you have a phone with you?" Why would he ask me if I have a phone with me? Yes, that's a dramatic pause on purpose. Why would you ask? Why was the like the first or second question that you ask somebody? Do you have a phone with them? Does he think I'm calling for pizza in the middle of under the tree that you see? I see the tree because I got it all turned around on the thing. Okay. Do you think I'm calling for pizza? It's a drug deal going down, huh? Is it a drug deal going down? Sunday morning is drugs time. Am I still recording? Just checking. I'm just checking. I don't do recording videos, right? Is it a drug deal? Yeah. Get some weed, meth, coke. We're gonna do some drugs in the morning, Sunday morning. Don't go to church on Sunday. Do some drugs. Get some drugs from the black man under the tree. Or could it be? Do you have a phone because what is the no deniability, right? Because if I just reach over, hit the record button, okay, son of a gun. Look, I got two phones, bro. Yeah. You got your double. Chinese people say double happiness. That's double happiness. Two phones. Double happiness, but only if you're not an officer, because then you got it from both two angles on him. So it could be that he's like just checking to see if I have a phone because that means there's proof of whatever happens. So he said, "Do you have a phone with you?" And I was like, "Yes." And I said the yes of that. I was like, "Yes." And then he's like, "Let's see. Was it the next one was yeah?" Because I know what the final one was. Because then he drove off. Then he drove off and didn't even say anything to these people behind me. Where's the car at? See those people behind me in the car over there? Didn't say anything to them. Just drove off. Now there's mine. Little thing. I'm gonna have to put some black dots and stuff because I'm not trying to put no information around. So so he says, "What's that in your hand?" So now here's me, right? I'm totally, no, never. I've never done a drug in my life. Any, like never. It's just not a big deal. I'm just not into it. Right? It's not that I don't see anything wrong with certain specific ones, you know, with herbs and stuff like that. I just never have. Just not interested. Um, so me, I'm coming from totally blank, naivete, if you might say. So I'm like, I look at my hand, and I look at him, and I say, a pen. And I say it just like that as I'm raising the pen. And you could, okay, by this time, you could tell that I was clearly irritated, all right? Because I was like, this is what it was. Because I'm like this, right? Ooh, did I hit a button? Yeah, yeah. So I'm like this. Where's the pen at? Yeah, okay, there's the pen. And he's like, what's that in your hand? I'm like, a pen. Like, what else could it be? Okay, so then it hit me later when he drove off, like 30 or 40 seconds later. Maybe he thought it was some weed. I'm like, because he couldn't be like stupid and think it's a gun. Like I'm sitting here like this, right? This is what he has to see, okay? Because I'm sitting like this. I'm sitting like this, reading this book and writing like this, writing. Are you okay? And I look over, okay? So yeah, I got a big old gun, right? Like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm shooting the ants. What's going on here? So, couldn't be a gun. He probably thought I was smoking some whatever people call it nowadays. I don't know. Dope, hashish, weed, spiff, blunt. I don't know. Right? YouTube would probably ban the video from those phrases. I hope not, because I was watching some Russian dash cam videos yesterday. Talk about violence. YouTube banned one of my videos for violence. It's called The Bedroom. It's a very good movie by Sonya Dunn. Anyway, somebody said there was violence and they banned it, and like she had to put it back up. Go watch it. It's pretty good. It's a film noir. It's not linear. If you like foreign movies, you'll like it. So anyway, that's what he said. You have a pen. Okay, so final question. He's like, "Is that your car over there? Is that your car over there?" Oh no 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 no. Then after the pen, that's when I was fed up and I was like, "Are you okay?" Uh-oh, it says the device temperature is rising. Uh-oh, okay. Temperatures are rising, your body's yearning for me. R. Kelly. So, that's what the pen was up. I was like, "Are you okay?" Just like that. And he was like, "No, no." He said, "You're not doing anything wrong." I was like, "Okay." Not that I needed to know, because reading the book and eating bananas under the tree, being like Adam, getting knowledge in the garden. That's totally. I was curious if that was a wrong thing to do. So he says, "No, no, you're not doing anything wrong." I don't even know what he said. He said, "You're not doing anything wrong." You're not doing anything. It just stutter talk, right? Stutter talk. So then he's like, "Final question. Is that your car right there?" I said, "Yes." "This car over there?" I nodded. I think he kept just going, right? He just kept going. And see, that's the thing with questions. You answer one question, you have to answer two. You answer two questions, you have to answer three to four. Okay? So he's like, "Is that your car over there?" I was like, and he's like, "Is that your car over there? Is that your car over there?" I was like, "Yes." He's like, That's your Mercedes?" For Pete's sake, there's only two cars here. So what does he think happened? Does he think, how did I get? I said, "Yes, that's how I got here." Are you kidding me? So then he drives. So then he's good day. Da da da. I don't know what he said. He drove off. Okay. Drove off, circles around, and doesn't say anything to that car right there. He circles around, is just leaves. Mother, bothering people, and it's the trick. See, it's the trick is, are you okay? Of course, some people can say, "Oh, thanks so much for asking. Thank you so much for checking on me. I am. I just thank you for what you. Are you okay? Hey, what are you doing? What's in your hand? Is that your car? Can you go do something else?" So anyway, I think by the some of my questions. Anyway, you know what? I have nothing else to say. I'm not gonna do any extra commentary because that's what happened. You know, people say, "Oh, there's two sides to the story." No, I'm telling you exactly what happened. You can see what happened. Okay, look. Feel free to prosper, Marilyn Janae. That's what I'm reading. So in life, there's gonna be times when people try to, come upon you and do stuff, okay, and bother you or interrupt your flow, interrupt what you got going on. And you know what you do in those times? You just be you, and you just stay true, and you realize that where you are determines what happens to you. Because I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. I wasn't ever scared. I wasn't ever concerned. I wasn't ever fearful. We're equals. And I think that people forget that, this whole people on the ground walking around thing, you know, everybody has blood that comes out the same color. It's positive, negative, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's equals. And when you feel like it's a us, them, or somebody else is here and you're here, or just because somebody wears something or is elected to a position, or it could be the president of somewhere or something or some country. I'm not saying anything about the president, all right? Or the president of a school board. I don't know. Whatever your little issue is, okay? There's nobody that is greater than you. This is beautiful information that my mother told me. She always told me this. She said, "Prince, there is no one who is better than you, and you're not better than anyone else." She wasn't telling me, because, there's going to be negative people. "Oh, she told you you're not better than it." No. If you had to take both sides of the statement, and then you have an even balance. What she's saying is that you're equal. Everyone is equal. Okay? And once that guy figured out that I was done with the questions and that I wasn't doing anything wrong, and, there was just nothing to do here for him, because he looked like he wanted to talk. Like, his arm is out the car and he's just chatting, asking all these questions. And I was like, as each question, I was like, okay, no, 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 no. And that's it. I'm looking at the time here. We got 13 minutes. 13:33. That's where I'll stop it.